promised so much, and it's still going on. The final frame of this session. Let's enjoy it. Frame 9. Jimmy White has opened with a break of 32. Hendry's back at the table, behind again. As it's happening now here in the Crucible on the 5th night of this remarkable pairing.
Stephen Hendry, 8.
So the drama goes on. Stephen has had the odd chance, but not all that many. He really has had to play a minor role tonight, while Jimmy White has played some quite brilliant snooker. He's potted some extremely difficult reds under pressure, but he's played perhaps as measured a game of snooker as I've seen him play for years, Dennis.
Blue ball. One.
Well,
Jimmy White.
An unexpected miss, but this has been the scrappiest of frames that we've played this evening. The reds got knocked up the other end of the table earlier in the frame, and that's the reason it's not a very high scoring frame, but it's a very tense frame, certainly for Stephen Hendry. Wow, that is amazing to get into the middle pocket from that angle. He was coming up the table to finish nicely on the black, and just have a look at this. Straight in the pocket. Stephen Hendry's plan there was to finish on the black, leave an angle, and then open the triangle of reds. And Jimmy's got to be a bit careful he doesn't push one of these reds over a corner pocket. So he wants to get a good cue ball here. He'd try and get down towards the blue. That's a little bit too thick a contact, and it's a chance. It's a chance that Stephen Hendry would normally knock in, but what pressure there is on him now.
It was absolutely essential, I think, for Stephen to have any vague hope of winning this match, to win this frame. He was a long way out with that. And 19 points the lead.
One.
If he takes a pink, he's going to need both remaining reds to clinch the frame.
Seven.
A lot of small punters have their pound on Jimmy White for the World Championship. Odds of at least 50 to 1 available before this match. If he plays like this
14
in the second session, those odds will be slashed. That's the one he wanted. That's enough to ensure a remarkable 8-1 lead. Fantastic stuff, Dennis.
22.
Well, Stephen Hendry has looked so relaxed around the Crucible Theatre for the last couple of days, and so has Jimmy White.
24.
Even Jimmy, while this has got to be one of the best sessions of snooker he's ever played in his long, illustrious career.
27.
What a performance against the world number one. 8 frames to 1. Unbelievable.
believe that he won't do it. A wonderful, remarkable, all the superlatives can be applied to Jimmy White. Tonight it's the Crucible Theatre at the Embassy World Championship belongs to him. He goes overnight to tomorrow's session with an 8 frames to 1 lead.
We've seen some nights, we've seen some matches. It's only day 5, and we've seen one that ranks, I think, with the best, John Virgo.
Well, I think Jimmy White's finest hour here at the Crucible Theatre. I know he's been to finals, but he came here as a qualifier under an immense amount of pressure, and I think that's the best I've ever seen him play over 9 frames here. You know, just tremendous.
It was just frame after frame, and he always seemed to get the start, didn't he?
Yeah, well, I think the key to his performance was his safety play was excellent. He was finding the baulk cushion all the time. And then when he did get in, we didn't see any rash shots. He was taking a pace back, and every shot he built up and was prepared, so he didn't make any silly mistakes. And I feel a little bit sorry for Stephen, because that's the nature of snooker. If one man's at the table playing well, doesn't matter who you are, there's nothing you can do about it.
When the draw came out, I suppose Jimmy White had nothing to lose, really. If he'd lost to Hendry, they'd have said fine. But what about the reaction of Hendry to playing Jimmy White first rounder?
Well, I mean, it's like we keep saying, there's certain people you wouldn't want to play in the first round, and I'm certain all the 16 players who were seeded through to Sheffield didn't want Jimmy White.
Well, Stephen Hendry got him, and he goes in tonight 8 frames to 1 down. They play to a finish here tomorrow night. Just to remind you, if you didn't know, the man who wins 10 goes through into the next round tomorrow. Highlights of this remarkable 5th day here, which included Ronnie O'Sullivan at 11:15.